Hey guys, Shadylikeatree here, and welcome into episode 8 of Reminiscing with Shady. I've got some Tony Hawk Pro Skater for you guys today, the original game on PlayStation. It was originally released on August 31st, 1999, published by Activision, and then developed by Neversoft. Two great companies, except for Activision. Lately, they've been kind of stingy with the Call of Duty franchise. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is kind of, I guess, important in the gaming history because it's really innovative game for its time. The complex controls, physics, and gameplay. Very realistic. Tony Hawk actually spent a lot of time with them trying to get it right and messing around with things and tinkering with them, them being the developers and the game makers themselves, just trying to get it squared away. Tony Hawk has since released about a dozen different Tony Hawk games, all the way from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, 3, 4 to Tony Hawk Underground 1 and 2 to the new Tony Hawk Ride, which features a real-life controllable skateboard that you can do tricks on in-game. Now, in my last video, which was WCW Nitro, I mentioned in the video that I had liked wrestling for a long time, and that WC Nitro was just kind of I guess, culmination of that. And I had begotten Tony Hawk Pro Skater when I was, I think 10. I got it a couple months after the game came out, and I was really big into skating. And this is something I haven't really shared before, but I had skateboarding videos. I had, back then it was VHS because DVDs didn't exist yet. I had every Tony Hawk Pro Skater game, as I said. I wanted to get a skateboard, but my mom wouldn't let me get a skateboard until my 12th birthday. And I did get it on my 12th birthday, and I didn't really skate in real life a whole lot, mostly because my leg and all of that drama. But early on I did. When I was about 12, you would see me almost always on that skateboard. I was going places on that skateboard. I didn't really use my bike a whole lot because I had my skateboard. So, we didn't have a park either when I was a kid. They put it in when I was a senior in high school, or maybe a junior. I'm not really exactly sure. But they put it in, and I was kind of out of skating at that point. I was into other things and whatnot. And so, also, Tony Hawk is a franchise that's been building on its success a lot like Madden. You will see this game at least 3 more times. I'm imagining, probably 3 more times. You'll probably see Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 and 4, and then Underground are some of the games that I'll probably feature. But I just wanted to say that, Tony Hawk is... I love this level too. Let me talk about this level. This level is the warehouse level, and this particular level was on 1, 2, 4. Underground 1 is a hidden unlockable Game Shark code, and I believe it was also on Project 8, or I don't remember. There was a relatively new generation game that it was on, and each time they added a little bit more. So in this level, you can see that there's only this little bit. But in Tony Hawk, I believe it was 2, underneath the half pipe, you'll see a little thing there. What they did is they added a propeller there. You can see it to the right, that little drain. They added a propeller there, and it was a destructible level, so you could grind on that propeller, and then it would open up a secret area underneath to the left of the half pipe here. And then you could also break through the wall on the other side from where I am currently, and you could have a whole other skate park area to do it in. And it was hard to come back and play this because I had recently played Underground 1 Underground 1 and is it American Wasteland, I believe? No, Underground 2. I'm sorry, Underground 2 is the one with all the cities and stuff. I had recently played both of those, and the whole control scheme is just so different. Because you've got you've got the revert thing that you can do, and that adds to my skill a lot. And as you can see me, I'm landing weird, and I'm trying to do some reverts, and some stuff like that, but it just doesn't happen in this game because it's not in the game. But I wanted to feature this game because of what it meant to me when I was a kid, and I used to play this all the time on that little beat to shit TV I had. I talked about in my high octane and Madden gameplay videos. But look at there, I found the skate tape. And the goal of the game is basically get 2 minutes to do a free skate, and that was one of the innovations that later Tony Hawk's did, was that it was a completely free skate. But you have 2 minutes to get the 5 letters of skate, a hidden tape, 2 high score tapes, and then some sort of other tape. It varied by level. I think on this level it's I think it's 5,000 is one, collect skate, 15,000, which is what I'm doing right here. I'm trying to get to 15,000 on this particular run here. There's the hidden tape that I haven't yet figured out how to get to. I think you have to jump it, but I haven't yet gotten it yet. And then you have to manual the length of the cones, I believe. I think is what you have to do. And I'm not a very good manual person. But so that was kind of the objective of the game. And then you saw the USA map earlier. I think there's 8 or 9 levels, and the next gameplay will actually be from the school. So you'll see the school gameplay, me just kind of free skating it around, trying to get the high score, trying to get familiar with the map. But this is probably my favorite Tony Hawk level ever, minus say the Boston level in Underground 2, and the New Jersey level in Underground 1 that you play a lot in, a lot in. But Tony Hawk is, like I said, I've played a lot of the games, and I own currently 4 of them after going to VGMX. But you can't really appreciate the early games until you've gone back and just seen the innovation. And right there, I tried to do a 900 and totally fail. Until you've seen the innovation of the last 5, 6, 7, 10 years for this game. It's been 12 years now since this game was released. But you've got all this stuff that's a lot like it is today. There's not a whole lot that they've changed with the basics of spinning and all of that. But they've added some new features that have improved the game, and the game looks. I think this looks really, really good for 1999. I mean, you guys saw Madden 98, which was released in 97. Madden 2000, I'll release that soon. That'll be pretty soon. But I mean, these fall animations, the little bit of blood, I mean, it all adds up. They just do a lot of the little things right with this game, which is why it's one of my favorites of all time. Whenever anyone asks me, I usually say the Madden franchise, Tony Hawk franchise, and then I'll probably list something that I really, really like that I'm playing at the time, whether that be NFL Street, which I generally list, or whatever it happens to be. But yeah, I hope you guys have certainly enjoyed this episode of Reminiscing with Shady and have enjoyed the gameplay. I know it's nothing special, but there's not really a whole lot you can do in these older games, which is why I'm going to show you some of the innovations over time in the very near future with these games. And so again, this has been, I think, episode 7 of Reminiscing with Shady. This is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1, the first skateboarding game ever released under the Tony Hawk line. And it's known for its innovation, its complex controls, physics, and its different style of gameplay. And look at this level. This is the school level that was also, I should mention before I go, it was brought back 2 more times, I believe. It was brought back in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, and it was brought back in the Underground 1, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. And watch me fail with a method there. And one final thing before I go, I wanted to mention Alyssa Steamer. She's in this game. She was 24 at the time of this game's production, if my math is correct. She's currently 36. But she was the first ever woman featured in a skateboarding video game. She was the character. I don't know if you guys saw on the character screen. I almost picked her because she's very balanced and got a lot of very good skills, and she's not as peaky as, say, Tony Hawk or any of the other guys that are on the game. But she's, one of the only woman featured in this game, and that's kind of a big deal for people. So I wanted to let you guys know of that, and that Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is a lot of fun to play, and I enjoyed doing it for you guys. So this has been episode 8 of Reminiscing with Shady, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1.